you doing, everybody? Jamie and back at you again this Saturday, September 11th with a little Motivated Matters. Hope you're in a good place, in a safe space, that you've had a wonderful weekend. I hope that everybody got a chance to go check out our video last week as we kickstarted the month of September to talk about how we transition through pain, how we heal, how we transition by looking at the last 12 to 18 months, and we spend some time looking in our rearview mirror. We spend some time reflecting on some of the transitions that have happened that caused us pain. Some of them may have been good as well, but we talked about kickstarting the month of September as it symbolizes transition. I can't wait to go into our topic today as we continue to talk about transition, but I always want to give ExecuStyle their props. They gave me a peek under the tent as they're focusing on their fall prints. This one is a beautiful fall print. I don't even think they named it yet, but they gave me an opportunity to start giving it just a touch and feel. This is one of their ascot neckerchiefs that I think is very nice, very classy. It's very much awesome. It also has this really nice, new addition to it where you can put in an added liner. That's right, you can put in an added liner as we're starting to deal with some of these COVID variants and things of that nature. People may want more control of how they look in their mask, but still look stylish. The one thing we got to think about too with this new variant, it's really starting to impact the ones we care about most, our children. They say in very popular cities, this new variant is attacking schools. 1 in 4 kids will end up with it. ExecuStyle has options for your children as well. So make sure that you have your children be safe, but also be in style. Remember, how you look, you feel. How you feel, you just build that confidence and that self-esteem that we always talk about. So make sure you mask up in style with ExecuStyle. I'm super excited to see what they got coming through for the fall. So let's talk about some of the homework that I asked you all to do. Last week we talked about transitions and the importance of looking in the back rear view mirror to have that reflection. What were some of those transitions that happened to you over the last 12 to 18 months? I wanted you all to really look at them, because in order for us to transform into Q4, into 2022, we got to sometimes take a look back. I know some of the subscribers were like, why look back? Why spend time in looking backwards? But I feel as though sometimes you just have to reflect back so you can reflect or project forward. I like that. Reflect back so you can project forward. So let's reflect back. I'll share with you some of mine because I don't even know if you did your homework. But let's just rewind time for me. I think about the last 12 to 18 months. Let's go back to January 2020. I was in Africa kicking it with my boys. Hung out with a bunch of new friends that we still talk to this day. Came back February. I got fired from my high 6-figure gig at McDonald's. Then I transitioned into March. I got fired and broke up with my girlfriend that I love dearly. Transitioned into April. I drank myself for the whole month. Then I transitioned into June. I started doing YouTube stuff. I transitioned into July. I started thinking about starting a mask company. Next thing you know, August hit. I started to transition after buying a 4-flat property. I started to launch a mask company. All these things started to happen. I go into August, September, October. I'm moving into that 4-flat building. Transitions are happening. November, I break up with another girlfriend. December happens, I turn 46. That's my whole 2020, y'all. It's a roller coaster of transition. You can't tell me, you can't just think about every month. There had to be something that was going on, or maybe every other month a transition happening in your life. You see how this happens? I think about how I felt through all those transitions. There's certain ones I don't want to go through no more. And it's important to identify those times in your life, because it's even more important to not just transition, but transition through. A lot of people just transition and let life just knock them down without transitioning through. And I want you all to understand the importance in that. When you're building self-esteem, self-awareness, self-confidence, it's about how you transition through. Transitions are always going to happen. Are you going to let them just happen to you? I was reading a devotional the other day. T.D. Jakes was sharing about transitions and the importance of pushing through them. Like, you just pushing through. You gotta push through. And we'll talk about some of that in the next episode. But I get fired up about transitions because I think they're so important. So I left you, a little freebie down below to build on self-esteem. Go check it out. It's also some consultation time if you want to go check me out, and we spend some time together to talk about how you transition through some things so you can build your self-esteem and self-confidence. I hope you like this video. I hope you like enough to subscribe and share with your tribe. I look forward to seeing you next week, and I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Take care, everybody. Look forward to seeing you soon.